Guys, what's up? It's your Scentsy Star Director here, Angie Dawson, and today's video is my best fall fragrances for 2021. I know the catalog literally just launched yesterday whenever I'm filming this, but I just love fall so much. I could not wait to do this video, and I have a lot of good fragrances to talk about. So before we dive in, I do have a Wickless weekly email newsletter that I create that goes out every Thursday, and then some exciting days in between with a special perk for new subscribers. If you're new, please subscribe to my Wickless weekly newsletter. Also, if you want to talk more about joining Scentsy, the biggest join special of the year, my favorite one ever in my 4.5 years. It's back only in August, so whenever you sign up and you earn your first consultant achievement, you actually get that earned kit for free just from earning it and because you joined in August. So it's a $300 product kit that you get literally no money down, nothing. You earn it for free. Normally we pay $200 and like that's a huge discount, but you don't have to pay for it. You get it for free. So if you want to know more information about that, please just reach out to me and let's chat and see if the Scentsy life is for you, because I promise, no matter if you want to be a consultant for your personal shopping, like to benefit your personal shopping and for your close friends and family, or for a hobby or an income to a real future income, no matter why you want to join Scentsy, this join special is my favorite. It's my favorite every time it comes, and it's very rare that it comes around. So please just let me know and let's talk more. But I think that's it. My text alerts. Also, I have a new Wickless Charm text alert. If you text Wickless to this number right here, you will be signed up to my text bot, so you will literally never miss a beat whenever it comes to limited time offers, flash sales. The harvest collection's coming up, the holiday collection's coming up later this year too. So if you want to make sure you don't miss anything, please also subscribe to my text. So now that's it. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So I always try to narrow it down to like 6 or 12, so that if you want to try one of each, you know, you can do like bundle and save deals, because buy 5 get 1 free whenever it comes to wax, room spray, almost anything. But I have 15. I could not narrow it down this year. They're so good, especially some of the new releases. So we have 15. I'm going to try not to talk too long about each scent. But I create these videos to help you if you want to try some new fall scents, some returning fall scents, whatever it is. If you need some fall scents, but you're really overwhelmed with all of the options that we have, because we do have a lot of wax to choose from, I wanted to start making these videos to help you know, okay, like I want fall scents. Which ones do I really need to choose from? I have picked, in my opinion, the best fall fragrances that we have this year, 2021. And I feel like if you like fall scents, you will definitely find at least a few of these scents that you will love. And of course, don't forget about bundle and save. So whenever I talk about these fragrances, I mainly talk about wax. Wax is my favorite product. I use a lot of wax. Scentsy bars are 1 for $6, 3 for $17, or 6 for $30 here in the US. So buy 5, get 1 for free. That's the best bundle to do. And if you are obsessed with fall scents, like me, I bet you're gonna love these 15. So up first, I'm going to go alphabetical order. We have Autumn Road Trip. This one I think was brand new last year. If it wasn't last fall, it was the one before, because it was not too long ago. But Autumn Road Trip quickly stole my heart. It smells, and I'm gonna say this a lot, but this smells like everything you love about fall put into a wax. But the Autumn Road Trip fragrance is back, and the description is: take a tour through crisp harvest apple, just picked Anjou pear in a forest of towering silver oak. So if you just want a classic fall fragrance, get ready to get tired of me saying that in this video, because I mean, it's really hard to it's hard to say. It's hard to describe scents. I wish you could just smell it through the camera, but this is Autumn Road Trip. This one gets a 5 stars for me. I love this one so much. Up next is actually a brand new release. This is Blue Sage and Tonka. This is one of my favorites of the new releases. The performance wasn't too overpowering, so if you smell it and maybe if you get worried about it being too stout, don't worry, because it's more of a subtle but very nice, and just the woods in it I love so much. So but it's not overpowering. Look, it's not going to punch you in the face. So blue sage and tonka, it says revel in the richness of midnight sage and black lavender over the sultry sweetness of tonka bean. It's a cologne fragrance. I mentioned it in a video the other day. Brandon literally has a blue sage and tonka cologne. Like, blue sage and tonka is the name of the cologne that we picked out from Target. Before we ever saw this catalog, we were at Target and he asked me to pick which one was my favorite, and I picked this one. And then we had this one come in the catalog and I was like, no wonder I liked it, because it's gonna be a Scentsy fragrance now and it's delicious. Up next is one that came back from last year. This one stole everybody's heart. I know that it sold out there for a while. The wax did. This is Breakfast in Bed. So Breakfast in Bed is a delicious pumpkin bakery scent. I'm so excited because it's gonna be a car bar. Well, it is a car bar, but you know, my first order hasn't come in yet, but I've ordered it. I cannot wait. I never know what I want to say, but honestly, I'm team pumpkin. I love pumpkin fragrances. Breakfast in Bed is, it says, wake up to a warm pumpkin pastry filled with black raspberry and topped by a sweet cinnamon drizzle. It is freaking delicious. And it's not too pumpkin-y. So if you want like a fall bakery scent, but you're not a huge fan of pumpkin, like if you don't like pumpkin cinnamon swirl or like pumpkin roll, farm stand pumpkin, maybe try this one out, because the pumpkin in it isn't like completely stout. Like, it's just Breakfast in Bed, delicious. Up next is one I'm so happy about. This is Bright Cider Life. This one was my favorite from the Harvest Collection 3-bar bundle. It was this one, Pumpkin Chai, which also came back, and Pumpkin Tiramisu. I freaking fell in love with Bright Cider Life, and now it's back, and it's a car bar as well, and the pods are back too. So Bright Cider Life is just, it's like cider meal, but it's a more pumpkin version of cider meal, in my opinion. It is just so good. I love the performance of this one too. Bright Cider Life is spiced harvest cider comes to life with luscious pumpkin and a slice of red apple. To me, in my opinion, I feel like this one is a similar version, like the sister scent to cider meal, but it has more pumpkin in it. And Bright Cider Life, if you missed out on this last Harvest Collection, it's back. You don't have to worry, because it's back. Up next is actually a fragrance that I'm warming right now. This is Caramel Apple Craze. This one was a scent of the month some years ago, and I think it came out with the Haunted Mansion warmer, maybe. But this one is definitely great for you who are not team pumpkin. If you don't like pumpkin fragrances for fall, if you are team apple, Caramel Apple Craze is the perfect candy caramel apple scent. This one is creamy golden caramel, sweet red delicious apples, and whipped vanilla invite you to be a trick-or-treater again. It has a great performance. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Like, it's candy caramel apple. So classic, and it just like makes your mouth water. But Caramel Apple Craze will forever be one of the best fall scents, in my opinion. Up next is actually my #1 favorite from the new releases. This is Cashmere and Corduroy. This is a woodsy scent, and I don't know what has overtaken me for the last year or two. Like, I have just fallen in love with woodsy scents. This one is wrap yourself up in the coziness of creamy vanilla, Sicilian bergamot, and cashmere sandalwood. First off, vanilla and sandalwood together, that's one of my favorite combos in scents, period. It's just so warm. It's like a stronger version of Cozy Cardigan. It's really similar to Cozy Cashmere, if you remember that one from the Cozy collection. I loved the Cozy collection, but it's so good. The performance is great on the wax. The performance is freaking incredible. It was very strong, and it was very long lasting for us in our home. But Cashmere and Corduroy is definitely a scent. Like, I already know once this is probably going to retire for spring and summer next year, I already know this is going to my club. Hands down. We've been in this catalog for a day and I already know that one's going to my club. Up next is a classic scent. This is Cedar Cider. This one is a very woodsy fragrance. It's been around in every catalog since I joined Scentsy. Cedar Cider is an autumn medley of the reddest apples, cinnamon sticks, and vanilla beans nestled among fragrant white cedar branches. So if you love a woodsy scent for fall, like a very woodsy scent, this one you're going to love. This is Cedar Cider. Next is another classic. This is Cider Mill. This is one that I know I would literally bust in tears if it never came back again. The car bar in Cider Mill is one of my favorites for fall time, and I'm happy that it's back. So Cider Mill is, it says Cider Mill brings together fresh apples, crushed pumpkin, and simmering spices for a cozy autumn treat. It is just that classic pumpkin apple cider, fall cider. Oh my goodness. I have a goal this year. I've never tried like a warm apple cider for like a fall drink. So I have a goal. I'm going to try that. I don't know where I'm going to try it from. If you have any tips of what kind of cider to try. I like a sweet drink. That's like, I like sweet coffees. I like sweet drinks. So if you have any opinions or advice, please send it my way. I've also been wanting to kind of venture into the world of just like hot teas. I love sweet tea. I love a hot sweet tea, but I've never actually like tried to find like a tea bag that I like. You know, you put the hot water in and you put the tea bag and you mix it. I don't know where to start. So any advice is well appreciated because I don't know where to start. I know it's gonna be a lot of trial and error to find something that I like, but that's just been on my mind. So in the apple cider, that is the hot apple cider. I know I can get it from Starbucks, I think, but we don't have one close. But that is on my list for fall. Up next, we got Cozy Cardigan, of course. Let me find it in the bag. Cozy Cardigan stole everybody's heart too a few years ago. This one, it says, feels like a night in, fine suede bliss in layers of soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. And by the way, if I talk too fast or if I don't pronounce anything correctly, I will have the descriptions listed down below in the video description. This one is my favorite fragrance mist, by the way. I use this fragrance mist almost every single day. It's like the perfume mist. It just smells like a true perfume, but it's not something that's overpowering. It's not something that you have to, you know, really worry about using up because, you know, like real perfumes, they can be expensive, but our fragrance mist are only $9. And if you host a party, you can get it for free or for half price. These are delicious. These are delicious. Cozy Cardigan is just so good. I've been using it all summer. It's not just a fall daily perfume fragrance for me, but I love it. I love Cozy Cardigan so much. And this is also a very great car bar if you're looking for a fall fragrance. Up next is another one of my favorites. This is First Day of Fall. So this is another scent that I always say, it's like you want everything with fall put into a scent. First Day of Fall, you literally cannot go wrong. First Day of Fall, it says all the best parts are here. Just picked pumpkin, a breath of autumn woods, ground nutmeg, and a spicy dash of cinnamon. That's not really that spicy. I don't like too spicy of a cinnamon. I don't get that much cinnamon out of this. It's just so good. I would love to see this in a car bar. Also, y'all know car bars are my other favorite product, obviously. I love scents with scents in the car. First Day of Fall, it is available as pod so this is a very good pod fragrance. If you do have a minivan or a Scentsy Go that you use in your car, this would be a very nice. But First Day of Fall, delicious. Up next is a very similar one to Autumn Road Trip. This is a brand new release, and this is Harvest Blessings. It's actually what I'm warming today with Caramel Apple Craze, and it says radiant apple, spiced pumpkin, and smooth oak embody everything you love about autumn. This is a sister fragrance to Autumn Road Trip, but if you love Autumn Road Trip, if you remember that one from last year and you loved it, try this one because you will not be disappointed with this one, especially if you love scents like First Day of Fall, Cider Mill, Autumn Road Trip, Autumn Sunset, scents like that. It's very, I get a lot of pumpkin out of this, and pumpkin. Yeah. So spiced pumpkin and smooth oak, and it does have apple in it, so it has all of fall. in a wax. And I told you I was going to say that a lot, so I'm so sorry. Up next is a bestseller. This is Maple Apple Bourbon. This one has been around for a couple of years. I don't remember what year this one actually came out, but Maple Apple Bourbon is juicy red apple and rich maple. Get in the holiday spirit with a splash of bourbon. It's delicious. You can see in the catalog that it's a bestseller. It has a very great performance, and if you want a fall like a fall woodsy spicy fragrance but you don't like pumpkin at all, definitely try Maple Apple Bourbon, because this one does not have pumpkin in it. It does not. So this is a very nice fall apple fragrance, just like Caramel Apple Craze, but this one is more spicy with that bourbon in there. This one's definitely not as sweet like Caramel Apple Craze is. Maple Apple Bourbon, it's a spice. It's a spice fragrance family. So good. Up next is the other one from the Harvest collection last year that I fell in love with. This is Pumpkin Chai. Pumpkin Chai is, I almost wanted to put pumpkin roll, but I know I've put pumpkin roll in so many of my fall videos, and y'all know how good pumpkin roll is. It's been around for years. So of course I have pumpkin cinnamon swirl coming up after this one, but I wanted to put Pumpkin Chai in since this is the first catalog that it's ever been in. So Pumpkin Chai, it is fill your cup with white pumpkin, a swirl of cinnamon, and a dash of chai. It's a very delicious pumpkin fragrance. I know I speak a lot about pumpkin, but I am team pumpkin. I love pumpkin scents, and this one is absolutely delicious. And of course pumpkin roll is too. So pumpkin roll is not in my video like I said, but because it's been in so many of my videos, I just really wanted to narrow it down. So I had to talk about Pumpkin Chai. And then of course, my favorite pumpkin ever. This is Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. This one stole my heart the day that it became a scent of the month. This one is fresh pumpkin garnished with cinnamon stick and a dollop of whipped icing. This is Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. I think it's in the spice fragrance family, but it's definitely a bakery spice. It has more pumpkin in it than Breakfast in Bed does. And it's just that perfect mix of pumpkin and cinnamon sugar, and it's just so delicious. So this is Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, a great fall car bar as well. And last but not least, we have another brand new scent. This is Spiced Amber Glow. I actually warmed this not too, like earlier this week, or well, it's Monday today, so like last week. But Spiced Amber Glow is smoked apple and toasted vanilla over cinnamon embers, offer a warm and inviting escape. This is a powerhouse. I don't know if it's just me, but this was a strong fragrance. So if you want a very strong, stout fall scent, smoky scent in your house, not a smoky, but you know what I mean, like a smoky good scent, Spiced Amber Glow. It's very smoky and fallish. And whenever I say smoky, I only say that because it's smoked apple and toasted vanilla. But it's very, very good, and it has a very good performance. So if you love strong scents, Spiced Amber Glow. If you do not like strong fragrances, either do 1 or 2 cubes, you know, like not as many cubes as normal in large warmers, or just maybe stay away from this one. So yeah guys, in my opinion, these are the best fall fragrances for 2021. If you just like fall in general whenever it comes to home fragrance, I think that you can at least find a few new favorites or returning favorites from these scents right here. But these are all available now. The fall and winter catalog is now available. It launched yesterday. It's beautiful. We have so many limited edition collections coming up for this fall winter season, so do not skip out on my Wickless Weekly VIP text, because if you never want to miss a beat, I promise you want to be subscribed to my text bot. But that's it guys. I would love to hear down below, what are your fall fragrances? What are fall scents that you can't live without? What mixes do you like to mix whenever it comes to wax? That's it. Thank you for watching. As always, don't watch me, join me, and have a great day.